In the case of
freaking weird.
ETA for transport, 10 minutes.
A podcast called Strangest Fruit.
Don't let my kids see this. Yeah.
We good to go? All right. We
laugh it out,
we getting Didontae under control right now. Welcome back to the Strangest Fruit. We got a great one today. DeJohn, fresh out. When'd you get out?
On July 10th, a few weeks ago.
July 10th.
Damn, it ain't even been a full month.
Yeah,
Nah.
we still in the month of
How'd
July.
that feel?
Man, it feel crazy. You know, it's getting better now as the days go on. When I first got out, it was kind of like an out of body experience. Everything was pretty much numb. You knew what was going on, but you really didn't comprehend. Really, like, man, I'm out, I'm free. Especially after having life.
And let them know how much time you
After
did.
having life, you had a life.
Yeah, I had 50 years of life.
50 years to life?
50 years of
How
life.
much time did you do total?
I did 16 years.
16 years. From what age to what age?
From 16 to 23 to 32.
Started in juvenile hall.
I started in juvenile hall.
Ended in prison.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do the typical schematics of that. Compton Court,
Compton Court.
262, Judge Clay. Or
No,
was the lady across the way?
I had David Sertello.
Is that Sertello?
I had
Okay.
Sertello.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. Los Padrinos. Then they
Lost
sent you to Silmore.
Padrinos, and then I got sent to Silmore. They actually sent me to the juvenile module because they said that I had what they call a quote-unquote sophisticated homicide. And so soon as they direct filed me, because I originally got called for possession of a firearm.
Right.
And I was direct filed. When they pulled my case, they sent me immediately to Los Angeles County Jail. I was housed in the juvenile module.
I could have sworn in 2000.
At what age?
Yeah, that's
What
supposed
age?
At 16.
I didn't even know they had a
Yeah,
juvenile.
they did.
They closed
It
it
was
down
supposed
while
to be.
I was
I was
there.
gonna say, yeah,
closed
they
it down
supposed to
while I
be
was
Oh,
closed.
you
there.
went back to
shit.
Silmar?
And then I went to Silmore.
To the
Still did.
compound?
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
compound.
at some point I want to hear about the compound.
No, you don't. I hate that motherfucker.
Right when I left Silmar, they had just broke ground to build a compound. Because at the time you get tried as an adult, you go to Eastlake.
Right.
So I remember it was getting built. I know a lot of people that have been there, but yeah, I'm curious to just know your
Man,
experience.
that shit like the feds, nigga.
Yeah.
That motherfucker look like a federal prison in the middle of a little kid prison.
No, yeah.
I mean, you know,
How this
Silmore.
motherfucker got bigger? It got bigger gates than everything else
Yeah,
around
it's
it.
intense. Yeah, that thing's. How long were you there for?
About 2 years.
In that compound?
Yeah, in the compound.
What's your break it down? Like what was your experience?
Man, I had it my way in the compound, man.
You was in X.
I was in X. No, I was in Z, then I was in Y.
Yeah,
Or Y, then Z, one of the two.
Up there with
Yeah.
big bats. Yeah,
Big
I can
bats
see how
and
you had your way.
Harris and all, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga used to fold niggas up like cookies,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
stand that old nigga. Harris, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand, man, that nigga. With
Yeah.
any issues.
Hey, but the cool thing about it though,
Harris.
Harris respected my program though.
Right,
I ain't front him
yeah.
off. I ain't know that I was, you know, they always had me out KP,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, you know. So me and Harris really didn't bump heads.
He just hated me because well, he didn't even hate me. He just didn't like my program because I came back from YA, so my mind state was there.
Oh, you came from Drake?
Yeah, they sent me back from Drake after I got sentenced.
Oh, okay.
Send me back. He's like, nah, I'm not letting you out them camera rooms. I already
Yeah.
know what's finna happen.
Yeah.
And we just kept
I mean, you know,
bumping heads.
Silmore, you know, you young, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's all, you know, it's game bang, brother. You know, hey, you
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen how it's gonna happen to you.
So, little known fact,
Yeah.
we both from the same city.
I mean, I know where you from, and I see what it say on his hat.
Yeah, you know, we from the
yeah.
same city. So this unique right here. I was letting you know earlier. I was like, man, he was like, you know, what part of Compton you from?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he from, you know, they some boys up over there. And I gave him the top 5, and I was like, top 5 Hellraisers. You know what I'm saying? I said, it is extra all day, every day. Like, it ain't no getting around it. You just gonna have to deal with this right here. It is what it is. That's, you know what I'm saying? They hard heads over there. You know, it's you know, I was telling dudes about the cemetery, how they had grave robbers over there and shit like that back in the day. It's serious shit happening around that camp. So, you know, it's nice to have one of my own up in here.
Yeah, most definitely. Most
Around the
definitely.
same generation and everything.
Yeah.
right?
Tell us how it was for you growing up in Compton.
Traumatic.
Traumatic. Off top, he go, it's just
you know
trauma.
what I'm saying? It was traumatic, man. You know, the city was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, me coming up, you know, especially like 2000 going up in there when it was busy. You know what I'm saying? It was warfare. You know, drugs going on. I mean, as a child growing up in the city, man, it's hard on anybody. I don't care where you from, who you with. Every hood pretty much the same. You got the same thing going on, man. And especially when you really coming from out that cloth. You know what I'm saying? Some people from the city, they ain't even really coming out that cloth. But I'm talking about that cloth when you really coming up out of the hood. You feel what I'm saying? When your house is the house. When your uncles is the ones and your cousin, the people you look to. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. You know, there's certain things you deal with as a kid. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things how your mind work, what you process and, you know, going through that.
Like, what were some of the things you dealt with as a kid?
I mean, as far as the average, my house was a dope house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, watching the back and forth drug traffickers, you looking at, you know, your homies, aunties and mamas and all that, you know, getting high off crack and, and you dealing with the shootouts, the raids, you know, the house got raided. My school, I went to Walton, you know, I live right off of Greenleaf, you know what I'm saying? So coming back from school, it's DeJohn corner whack, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got my house jammed up and the police everywhere with guns. I was like, you know, it was something on my mental, you feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, even when you a kid, you going up through that, you know, so then, you know, me, I just embraced it. Like, yeah, nigga, that's my house.
You didn't know nothing else.
What you gonna know? That's what you going on to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna find, what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, going up through that, you know, you process the world a little bit different than everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Then, you know, when it's game time and people are sliding and your house getting shot up, you know, now you know hate and rage is starting to get birthed in you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's really what ultimately led to my crime. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, looking back right now, what do you think about that time in your life?
What do I think about it?
With the knowledge and all that you have now.
Your folks back there looking like, man, I ain't never seen this side of it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, looking back at that
like,
time.
how do you view that?
Man, this is great.
Well, from this point, from today?
Yeah, like when you look back at a young DeJohn and all the stuff that you went through, all the struggles, the difficulties, like, you know, unable to have like a peaceful childhood of any kind. Like, how do you look at it now?
I'm going to say I'm proud of me.
Okay.
What was your peace of mind? Because you got to have something. Everybody got something.
My mama prayed a lot. She took us to church.
Yeah.
That was my peace.
You in the church?
that was my peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the
church.
day, at the end of the day, I had one of those, you know, the real hood found, you know, where you was like, you know, regardless of what you do on Saturday or Sunday, you know, you going to church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So mom's going to drag you to the church. She didn't care what was going on. You going to church, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I don't know what you're going to do when you come back home from church, but you going to be in church. You know, I sung in the choir and all that, junior deacon. You know what I'm saying? The whole everything.
You got the white gloves on? You got
feel
the
me?
white
Yeah,
gloves
the whole issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, and majority of us do, though. So, you know, because a lot of our mamas had to pray. We had to pray all the way out of a lot of things. You feel what I'm saying? And so it was hard, just on black people, especially, you know, it was hard on black people. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said.
Older family members, they from the South?
Do I have family members
Older
from the
family
South?
members from the South? So
I have a few family members from the South.
We've been through that where we had people on here from
my people's originally from Texas.
See how we was talking about a lot of the black families in Watts, Compton, and
I mean, we was freeing you know, Jim Crow laws and, you know, all that was going on. That's how a lot of us migrated out there anyway.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about that.
Yeah, most definitely. That's real.
So that's history for you.
Yeah,
That's real.
History for you. So did you ever have a memorable moment where you was like, yeah, this is my little slice of just happiness? You know, some people, they got the water balloon fight. I remember the paintball wars in the city in the back of the flatbeds until them dudes up over there when it took it too far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we didn't know who was shooting and who was shooting paintball. So then a whole other war started.
Yeah,
So, you know, that's...
I think this young man, we used to go out there and, you know, my bro over there, he'd tell you, we used to play a game called The Blueberry on My Shoulder, Can I Kill It? You know, we was young, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was real kids, and, you know, back in my great-grandma's house, she used to have this big grass. You know, that was like my little moments, like when I was just innocent. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And playing those games with my families, my sisters, my brothers. I mean, my uncles and my cousins and stuff like that.
How do you play? There's a bluebird on my shoulder.
It's kind of like it's kind of like tag. You know what I'm saying?
Got you,
That's
got you.
what we sung. You know what I'm saying? Like a tag / Marco Polo type situation. You know what I'm saying? Hide and seek type issue. Yeah.
All right.
But that's how we played it, though. You know what I'm saying? That was our way how we played it. You know what I'm saying? We played it like that.
When you got arrested Had you been to juvenile? How you been getting arrested or?
I was only out 6 months. I went to did a camp program.
Oh, so you did the juvenile hall, the camp.
Yeah.
You graduated to the county.
How was camp for you? I ain't never been to camp, so I wouldn't even know.
I was in Camp Mendenhall.
I went to Camp Smith.
Oh, okay.
I was in Camp Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Camp was crazy.
Yeah.
Camp was crazy, you know.
Camp, yeah, I've been.
I mean, it ain't YA, but it's in between juvenile hall and YA. It's like, you know.
I would just say that the stuff that I heard about camp, dudes got some kinky ass habits. You know what I'm saying? They got some kinky habits. Stuff like that. You know, boys will be boys.
There was a lot of freakiness going on in camp, man. You know,
and then everybody would fight like in the showers, like all low behind the mirrors and all that.
Yeah, locking legs, man. You know, that was just experience. You know, the first time I had to lock legs with somebody, man, was
just throwing punches.
That was an experience. It was lock legs. You mean let me sit down?
Yeah.
Sit down so we can fight like that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that was an experience.
You said when you got out of Smith 6 months later is when it happened?
6 months later, I was on probation. I got out of camp, and 6 months later, I was incarcerated for possession of a firearm.
And went to trial?
No. See, what happened was I got caught.
Hold on. You can't do that, bro. You can't hit me with this. So this is what happened was.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna tell you how cold the system is. I get caught with the strap on. I'm going to Inglewood Court. They tell me they like. I mean, I took it. Like this me. I ain't fighting nothing. You know, it's all good. Like, all right, we go. No, look. They say, look, we got to send you back to your probation court because your file is in Compton. I was on probation for the assault with the deadly weapon thing, so they sent me back to Compton. I go in there. I see the judge. The judge like, all right, Mr. Craig, you know what I'm saying? What you in jail for? What they got you for? I said, possession of a firearm. He said, you from Compton? I said, yeah. He said, man, if I lived in Compton, I have a gun too. I'm like, cool. He like, you ever been on probation? I'm like, no, that's what the judge said, right? I'm in juvenile court. This how crazy. This crazy, right? I'm in juvenile court. The judge said, yeah, all right. So you ever did probation? I said, no. I'm on probation. He said, all right, you ever did house arrest? I said, no, I ain't never did house arrest. He said, I'm going to give you house arrest right now. He said, your probation report ain't here. When I get it back, it was a Wednesday. He said, on Friday, when your probation report should be here, I'm going to send you home on house arrest. I say, cool. I go in the holding tank. I'm sitting there for about 10 minutes. Deputy comes to the door. Hey, look, your attorney want to speak to you. All right, cool. Go out there, see the attorney. She coming there, she talking something. I'm thinking about going home. And as she began to speak, she said, yeah, the charges are very serious. All that happened to me. What? Charges serious.
The record stopped.
She's like, yeah. I'm like, man, he just said I'm finna go home on house arrest on Friday. She's like, you seen the judge already? I'm like, yeah, I just left court. She said, man, you know what you in jail for? I said, yeah, possession of a firearm. She said, no, you in jail for murder.
Damn, what the hell?
Just like that, my life changed.
Did you never got arraigned for it?
No, from right there, that's what she came to do. Or you finna get arraigned right now? You finna go up in there?
Oh, you're about to go right back around.
That fast.
Just that quick.
Swap him out.
So I'm gonna go home till I'm fighting murder.
And so now I get out, and guess what? I'm back on house arrest through juvenile court. That's how it all worked out.
That's what that ankle monitor is for?
Juvenile court?
Through the juvenile court. That's crazy. 16 years later.
Grown man, dog. You don't put no beeper on my ankle, man. What the hell?
You know what I'm saying?
I got out of there and did that. I got onto the halfway house. They put one of them things on me.
I remember you had
It's
it.
weird. It just, the world is weird,
it's
huh?
crazy.
Just seeing, I don't know, it was an adjustment for me just seeing the clothes. You know, just... And then the stuff that people do, people don't have no disregard for nothing. They don't give a damn. They like New Yorkers out here now.
I think it's more of the dope. I think coming from the pen, you know what I'm saying, and being like stuck on like that level 4 mentality and stuff like that, and you coming down to the county jail, everybody down there high as a motherfucker. You like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on down here? You know what I'm saying? And it was like horrible, man, because these dudes is, you know, they off the fentanyl, and then it's like, man, they kids. You know what I'm saying? 19, they young, 21. You know what I'm saying? You looking at them, they zoned out.
Gotta get hit with the Narcan just to bring them back. Kids, somebody, baby.
You like, damn, this is what it came to. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing now. This what's in.
Is that what you're tripping out on right now? Like as you're fresh out?
That was kind of that was when I was in the county jail. That was like I have never experienced that type of environment. You know what I'm saying? That was a shocker for me. Like, man, damn, this what's going on.
What was the most shocking thing when you got out? And still probably.
I think this is the most shocking thing for me, being on the podcast. This is it for
Hey,
me.
but it's still shocking for us.
Right,
You
I'm
know?
saying, you know,
Yeah.
I was just a lifer. I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera. So I think by far, you know what I'm saying. And then it's like hugging my mama. My mama, you know, that woman prayed a lot for me. And so it's like, you know, watching, she kept breaking down. You know, moms kept crying, you know what I'm saying. My auntie and them, you know, crying, you know, here and there. Like,
Did they pick you up?
yeah, no, my little brother picked me up, you know what I'm saying.
Who the little bro? He here?
No. My little brother picked me up. My little brother was only 3 when I left, so he's 19. He driving and going to college. You know what I'm saying?
What college he going to? He playing ball or something?
No, he going to Rancho Dominguez right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's to see him so. You know what I'm saying? Now
At
he
3 to
big,
pick you up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got license down, and you know, bro, grown, and I think that's like, you know, that's something for me, man.
He
you know what
taller
I'm
than
saying? No. He big though.
Yeah, that'd be one of them ones. Like, look, man, you gotta,
You know,
Could he whoop you?
I doubt it.
a stern nigga to you. Turn up there.
They try to do it. No, but that's a beautiful thing, man. Just to watch him grow up, man, and he mature. I still believe that's my mama's smartest child, man. You know what I'm saying? I think like my experience going through the system and all that. I think my mama was actually careful with him, and I think it paid off true dividends.
What did you learn the most in your experience, in your time?
As far as incarceration?
Yeah, like what did you learn that can guarantee that like there's no recidivism, like you're not going back, you're gonna be another success story?
Well, I think.
Or did you have a moment where you're like, fuck, like I'm gonna start doing this now?
I started changing really, you know what I'm saying, maybe about 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
What triggered that? What made that happen?
Well, you know, I had a little, I'm gonna say I had some influence on a couple of my younger homies, and one of them, you know, a person I really respect, man, came up to me one day crying, you know what I'm saying, and I realized what I was doing, my influence wasn't cool, because what I was, you know, kind of speaking on was kind of putting people's lives at danger, and I realized that, you know, I was influencing people to do the wrong thing, and I just feel like you can't love a person if you watching them or you supporting them being self-destructive. You feel what I'm saying? If you aiding that, I don't believe that that's real love, and I think that's really what's wrong with the game. A lot of us say we love each other and all that, but we allow ourselves to be destructive. You know what I'm saying? And so when I brought myself to that point, I began to change because I actually love the people that was in front of me, from the people that I had, you know, doing things that really wasn't beneficial to, you know, their success. And, you know, that's really when everything began to change for me.
Yeah, the love was there. You just were not using the right tactics.
Exactly.
And that's crazy too, because that was one of the moments when I was in there, like somebody broke down for me the difference between loyalty and commitment.
Okay.
They're like, loyalty, if Didontae comes up to me and was like, man, this fool at the gas station was tripping, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna knock his ass out or whatever. Loyalty, I'm gonna go for it. No matter what you say, I'm gonna jump on board and support it. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm committed to him. I really consider him my brother. So if he says that, I'm gonna say, you crazy. Like, you're not going nowhere. Like, we got all this going on, you got this going on. Like, I am not behind that in no kind of way.
Yeah.
So when I learned to distinguish the difference between loyalty and commitment, that was a big moment for me right there. But it reminded me of like what you said, like I really love these people, but I'm sending them down a destructive path.
Yeah.
And you still got the same influence. They're still coming. Now you just feed them something different.
Yeah, but that's really when you understand where the true power lies. You feel what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like, okay, now that people in this, because I don't care who you are in life, you have influence over somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is looking up to you. Somebody is, whether it's your kids, whether it's your little cousin, your little brother, somebody in life is looking up to you. And now, and if you say that you love this person, you feel what I'm saying? What are you doing with your influence to make their life more successful? What is you investing in them? You feel what I'm saying? And so at that point is when I begin to think on that level. You feel what I'm saying?
Where was that? What prison?
I was at Pelican Bay when that happened.
Okay.
That comes with the difference between a homie and a friend.
Most definitely.
Yep.
Most definitely.
You got your homie, you say, look, man, I'm finna go over here and buy this stuff. And when I buy this stuff, I'm gonna buy it on my ass, though. I ain't gonna pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know I ain't got it. The homie like, man, go ahead and do that. Run it up.
your
But they
thing.
gonna do it with you. It's gonna be a party. You know, 9 times out of 10, we only beneficial to each other when there's some type of substance or some type of way for us to come up.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's not unconditional. And then you got the friend like, nah, bro, you stupid as hell. I ain't finna let you go ahead and do no shit like that, man. Come up over here, man. It's good. That's where them come in, and then the homie is always obligated.
Yeah.
Your friend, look, bro, if you want to go down that path, go ahead and do it. All I'm here to do is be a reminder. You know what I'm saying? You get your mind right, go ahead and come back. Sometimes you got to cut a person off to really show them, I love you this much, or let you go.
No, but really that comes from self-love, though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have to love yourself to be able to be like, look, man, this is what this is, G. You know, I ain't, whatever you got going on, I see you, but I can't do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, I mean, I think receiving a life sentence, you know what I'm saying, after going through my whole little situation, you know, I had to find myself in that place. You feel what I'm saying?
How long did that take?
And it took about at least a good 12 years.
Yeah.
And then you look at where you at, the
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're in Pelican Bay. That's definitely not
dog
an...
eat dog.
I did 6 years of high desert. You know, it was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if you ain't careful, you can easily get caught up into that. But, you know, even prison, you know what I'm saying, from then to now, you know, even though it was only 16 years, prison is so different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they came with giving, you know what I'm saying, incarcerated people hope, that changed the vibe. Prison ain't the same no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I first came in 09, it was all about who got the knives, watch them, it's finna go down, everybody huddled up over here and over there. And so now when you go into the day room, I mean, they got tablets now, but, you know, prior to that, you know, it was all about books and knowledge and different programs and people going to college and did you read this? The conversation is different, the tone is different. You feel what I'm saying? Because now you telling me I ain't gotta die in jail. Right. You know what I'm saying? 09, people didn't have hope.
None.
You know what I'm saying? So all they had was their name.
And there were no groups or no kind of opportunities that allow us to even discover, like, why am I in the same damn circle for 20 years?
Yeah, but see, now you're going to these different self-help groups and all that, and they teaching you about internal and external triggers.
Damn.
And you learning about yourself. You learning about childhood traumas and all that. And now you realizing, man, you know what? I ain't even want to do half the shit I did.
And we're all sitting in the circle looking at each other like, damn, we all got the same damn trauma.
That sound like Gogi right there. That good old Gogi right
I've been fighting you my whole life, and you like we the same damn person.
Yeah,
you know
what I'm saying?
This dude we met in Corcoran on the shoe kickout yard, training dogs.
See, yeah.
And we just like, it is what it is.
A gang of times, like Will would just be walking down the tier, and you just do the hey, all right now.
Yeah.
Like just the respectful, universal head nod. But we did. They had brought the dog program over there. We did that, and as we were training the dogs, you get to know a dude, and like, damn, like that's my boy right there, you know.
Yeah.
And it evolved into like what's happening today. It's crazy, man.
We had a previous discussion earlier about the ability for a person to let things go for the betterment of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
This is my bro. And just a few months ago, like I said earlier, I was like, I didn't know you got stabbed 23 damn times.
27.
20 times.
In a riot, in Salinas when it first opened. Yeah, I was 18 at the time.
Yeah.
And it was by some brothers. So for him to have his best friend as a brother is like, I know some people they're not willing to forgive.
Well, you know, the story that I always share is like it's go time. Like they're soldiers just like I am. So when they hopped on me, how am I going to get mad? This is what they're supposed to do. You know.
Yeah.
And this is like an era where like I show up at their 115 hearing and say like these are my friends. Like they didn't do that, and they were like that's my friend. I wouldn't do that, and the case gets dismissed. The 115 gets dismissed.
Yeah.
That was like the good old days, like 95, 97.
Yeah. Good luck with that now.
But like you know, never no animosity in no kind of way. Respect, like you know.
That right there.
But it gets to like you know, it's just about growth and evolving and.
He did hella time. Man did 30 years.
Yeah, that's missed.
That shit. I did 18. He did 30.
I mean, we damn near got 50 years of incarceration just between the three of us at this table.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
How much is 100 years? What's that called? Little spill. What's it called?
Century.
A century? Yeah.
Half a century between three men of incarceration.
But I'm going to say, I mean, you know, I went through what I went through, but I for sure got better for it. You know what I'm saying? I grown, matured, you feel what I'm saying? Start founding a nonprofit up in there, got Stone on there with me. So, you know, now it's about what you're doing with that intellect, you know what I'm saying? What you're doing with that, you know, that experience. Right. Because you had that experience, now you got that influence. What are you going to do to create something that's going to be everlasting?
What's going on with the nonprofit? I want to know that. What's
we
going
got
on?
our community, you feel what I'm saying?
You created that in prison?
I created this in prison at Pelican Bay right after that event I told you about when my bro came to that door with them tears in his eye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I found that with some good dudes on the yard at the time. You had, fast forward a little bit, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, all that happening. So, you already structured on penitentiary politics, racial politics, and all that's going on. And so you watching all this going on. You black, you got blacks on the yard with the I can't breathe mask, and you know all this going on. And you looking at the destruction because you think you go back and you read the books about the '60s and how they had it in the civil rights movement and all that. You be like, well, I wish a motherfucker would come. You know what I'm saying? But then you like, man, they doing this right here, right now, this live. You know what I'm saying? They getting water holes and everything like it's 65. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, what do we do with that as black men? You know what I'm saying, in America? Like, what do you do when you looking at how do I remember I was in the shoe one time, man, and there was his brother up in there, man, you know what I'm saying? Old dude, man, BGF dude, he used to get mad all the time. You know what I'm saying? All this was going on. This before I got kicked out to Pelican Bay. And, you know, I think it was like Malcolm Brown or something got killed. And, you know, he come up to the yard, he hot. But I know him because I already know his mom. He'd been going to the shoe yard, so I know he's finna come with it.
You know, finna come. You can tell by the walk.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing my little set. So I'm like, yeah, he finna come give it to me. But I'm already, you know, well advanced and stuff. So he come through, they uncuff him. You seen it on TV? I'm like, yeah, I seen it. But I'm nonchalant with it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They don't make you mad? I said, man, how it's gonna make me mad, bro? That's all I've been shooting at as black people my whole life.
Harsh reality.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get mad because all the police did, man, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And so now you got to question yourself. So when I gave it to him like that, he couldn't do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality, you know what I'm saying, that we all face. And so, you know, going through that process and just growing up and evolving and developing, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's what made me like, you know what, we can use our influence to change a little bit.
It's crazy how in the shoe, you will have some of the most craziest, outrageous, flat out debates with dudes.
Yeah.
And it's the only time you'll be able to do it in prison with every other race without it going up. Because it get heated, but it be some real valid points. But you'll sit back, man, I gotta hit my set knowing, damn well, you really mad. Like, man, this dude done said some silly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But during that time, I was in the Corcoran shoe. And I'm sitting in there, and the dude came out, and it was a Hispanic dude. And he said, you know what, I understand that the blacks, you know, they got all this stuff going on. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And what about the brown lives that matter?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you do have a very, very, very valid point. He's like, but you know, everybody's this, that. And I was like, you have to look at it from our perspective, just 5% of it. Everybody that's not from America has wanted to come to America. We're the only group of people that was brought to America.
Holla at you. Come on.
And stripped completely of everything. Religion. Everybody still got their religion and all that. We're the only one with a compacted, new everything.
Yep.
So it's like, and then the betrayal that came in. So it's just, and we sat there and he was like, but this, but that. And I was like, all right, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But I knew if that setting would have been me and him outside of there, that would have got kind of ugly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With all due respect to him.
for sure.
But me and him and them growing from that relationship and that combo that we had right there in the back to just, you know, it formed a better pack. But what is your stance on the Black Lives Matter movement as a person who was in prison? Because to me, it seemed like a gray spot. I didn't see really.
I mean, I don't want to knock him.
I don't knock him. I respect it. But
this is the type of person I was. I done hit everybody when I was in prison. I was writing. They ain't answering me back from Maxine Waters and all. I was just cracking. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the rock. I'm up in there. I'm getting going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wrote TMZ. I had something to say. My message to the black ghettos of America. I had something to say. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, my take on what the Black Lives Matter movement, I mean, it was cool to protest, but what was you investing in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of programs that you had? Did you have any kind of community programs, you know what I'm saying, to where people can enroll in? Like, what support system did we have outside of you seeing you march up and down the street screaming at people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need a little bit more than that. How's we educating ourselves? You know what I'm saying? We need education. You know what I'm saying? Even like right now, they talking about reparations. Okay, so you can just give a whole bunch of black people money.
Oh yeah, they said San Francisco. They was going. Street, is this true? San Francisco? Are you up on it?
They say that, but I don't know.
They say they
We
doing
gotta
what?
check with the San Francisco. They want us. I don't get it because they say you have to be like a direct descendant of a slave, but I'm like, ain't nobody a direct descendant of a slave. Like direct descendant, like I got to be full blood slave in 2023. I'm just saying, I got to be full blood, 100% trained up in 2023. That's what you. I mean, shit. I don't get what they talking about.
Yeah.
Like then, so they gonna want to give them money, and I understand what you're saying. Like, if you're not gonna give nobody an education of financial literacy,
There you go. Talk about it.
then you basically just giving a hillbilly a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
If you want to think of it in that mindset, because dude, what you gonna do? Like, new car, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, we gonna do what we know. We finna go get bust down Tatiana.
Bust
Hello.
down.
You know what I'm
Bust down
saying?
every day.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we ain't really been taught how to save money. We don't know about investments and stuff like that. That never crossed our mind. You know what I'm saying? And because of where we come from, you know what I'm saying? Coming from nothing, you know what I'm saying? It feel good to have that little bit of something. So I'm a splurge on myself because I feel like I've been so denied all my life. I haven't had the opportunity to have this or have that or go here or go there. So now you give me these little dollars. You know, I'm finna try to go over here. I ain't thinking about investing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go to Vegas real quick. You know what I'm saying? We finna run it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna buy this new rollie, whoop-de-whoop. We finna do that because I want to look good and all that for the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's our mindset. Then when the money gone, we looking around trying to figure out something.
All them PPPs and yeah, looking real hungry out there now. Didn't invest, did you? Just living with your mama still driving a Rari? Come on, man.
Yeah, they got the big body Benz for no gas in it. It look good though.
Hey, are you working already or no?
Yeah, I got a little security job, man. You know what I'm saying? Working for a transit is crazy. I live in a transitional house and I work for a transitional house doing security, but this is for like mental health, you know, people who are dealing with mental health that's housed in the county, and they releasing them like, you know, early to kind of go through like a transitional phase and stuff like that. So I do security guard right there. That's just something to do while I'm out to keep me occupied, you know what I'm saying, honest living type
How's the
situation.
workforce working for you? Because that's...
Who was that?
How's the work? Was you 3 weeks in?
You're full time?
I'm full time right now, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm just straight up. I ain't gonna be there too
How does it
long.
feel though? That's your first paycheck?
Yeah.
What's that feel like? Because I got my first one.
I mean, it feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? It feel good, man. Just to be out and be doing something, you know what I'm saying, out the way, and just to, because this is what you want when you in jail, when you think like, man, I'm gonna go here, whoop. Man, look, this morning I went to the beach, you know, Uncle them took me to the beach. That's why I really been wanting, because you being deprived of life, man, you just want to enjoy the simple stuff. So I just want to go on the beach. I want to hear the waves crash and all that. Simple stuff like that, man, that people don't. I want to hug a tree, so I went to hug a tree. You know the real, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't realize how precious life is until that had that took a snatched away from you, you know what I'm saying?
Once upon a time, you're in a cell and like you're just chilling, looking up at the top bunk or the roof or whatever. And those things come to your mind. So when you get to do them,
what?
Yeah.
Just going to the store, like even like I was when I first got out, I was staying with my auntie. You know, my auntie staying in these little apartments and all that. And, you know, there's a big dumpster, you know, outside, you know what I'm saying, the parking lot. And so even though it's a trash can right here in the living room and by the kitchen and all that, I used to just take all the trash, whatever I had, I walk all the way out to the dumpster just to say I did it, just because I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to take that long walk, even though I could just dump this right here. I'm going to take this long walk, man, and go and dump this can over there. It could be a piece of paper. I'm going to go throw it all the way over here because I want to do that. I want to go on that little journey.
Because I can.
I can.
Yeah.
My first experience out that halfway house, remember I told you, I got lost on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
On purpose. I was like...
This dude used to ride his bike to work from Long Beach.
To Culver City.
To Culver City from Long Beach every morning.
I was in that Geo Corp over there. So I was ankle monitor, hop on that bike.
Yeah.
Artesia Station. And that's, for me, that's...
that's
I'm from Bullets. That I ain't even supposed to be over here. You know, so I'm just sitting, but I'm enjoying it. And I found out that when you ain't looking for the trouble, 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna come.
Ain't gonna find you.
If you look like you a working man and you doing what you supposed to, ain't nobody worried about you.
Yeah.
You know, and nowadays, when the youngsters, they different now.
Yeah.
You know, our generation it was. I'm happy to say that now. I'm happy to get to this age where I can say my day. You know, they different now. Now they like this. They like, oh, look at this old nigga right here. nigga, you ain't got enough money to beef with me.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. It's running
Yeah,
now.
good
Let's
luck.
go. I'll take that. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
You know, mine's coming in a different way. You can go ahead and have that because I know it comes with this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's different too. Back in my day, back in your day too, like to gain respect, like people honor violence or your willingness to like, you know, put the yard down. Where now it doesn't matter. Now, like you can just be a straight goofball,
All the way
but
to the
have a
dress
little bit of
code.
money.
That's
and-
what it's all about, the bag. You got the bag, you popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care about it. You could have told on some people and everything. You got the bag, you popping
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. And
Yeah.
like you could be over here with your principles, like with a
trying to
good
hear none of
history,
that.
and
See, at the end of the day, it really ain't about the people who believed in the lie in the first place. You know what I'm saying? People who really went hardcore head in first, did everything that they thought was right according to the script.
Right.
You know, once you get banged out, homies got bills to pay. They got kids. They trying to chase down little mama whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? They
Little mama will do
so they ain't thinking about
I was
writing.
trying to chase down little mama whoopty
I'm
whoop.
just saying, you know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about writing you. They ain't thinking about sending you no birthday cards, nothing. They ain't really, because they caught up with life, and you got to respect that too. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, when you know you done been stumped down in the dirt, it's like, damn, nigga, you ain't gonna send a nigga $50 or something. Go to the store, get some soups or something, some beans, some rice.
Right.
Or at least give me little mama's whoopty whoop sister. If you can't do nothing else,
Don't even play though.
at least slide her down here real quick. Let me see what that feel like.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Like two visits.
It was complete. It was different all the way to the way dudes like the attire.
Oh yeah, that's something different.
Man, I had an argument up in what was that, New Folsom with a young dude about khakis.
Uh-huh.
He's like, oh man, khakis. I said, bro, that was the uniform.
For sure.
If you had, it's walk down that street, had them khakis on, that color, this, everybody gonna know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wearing all type of stuff.
No, they ain't tripping. They just in.
Yeah, you
Man,
some purple sweats with some yellow Crocs. Like they'll pull up with a cannon on you nowadays. Yeah. There's no more dress code. You don't recognize nobody.
We had one of the most funniest experiences when he had got out. So we I know how to ride a train good by now. So I got about a good year in on this train. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna tell you how to do it, bro. You gotta do it.
We're downtown LA, like in the trains.
What was that? I said,
Union
look,
Station, like.
get to the Pico station. You good at the halfway house you at.
Yeah.
Don't go past Washington because you're gonna be in all where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? As long as you pass Pico going towards the beach, you good. So I'm like, I'm meeting Mayor. So we go to work. It's his first day. We thugging it and all this. And we go back downtown and he trying to get back to the halfway house. And we trying to learn how to use them scooters.
Yeah.
Bro, we
You know what
spent
he's talking
about 30 minutes on the side of Pico station trying to crank this stupid ass scooter. And we just too old ass.
Yeah.
With the EBT card, like trying to click
bro,
it.
how you do this? And finally he just gas off. But it's just them small little things. Like,
I'm still trying to figure out how to work my phone right now. I'm still going through it, trying to
What are
figure
like
out.
the biggest challenges? Like for me, I still can't wrap my mind around the idea. Like I go to work and I got my little debit card and like you just stick it in and it's paid for. Like all my money's on there. It's just weird.
The
What you talking
technology
about,
is crazy.
you
Yeah.
talking about a debit card?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Explain this to me. Another white moment brought to you by College Jazz. Hold on. Explain this to me. This is some shit. I ain't even heard this one. What?
Do you have a debit card yet?
No, I ain't got a debit
Okay, when you
card
get a
yet.
debit card, you're gonna trip out. Like, you know, we never had stuff like this. So when you get it, like everything's paid for. Like,
You talking about like when you buy stuff?
yeah,
You had a Cash App?
no,
You never had a Cash App, bro. You're not in jail anymore.
I got a Venmo.
All right, when you was in jail, did you have a Cash App or any of that, or were
Green
you
Dot or
sending
something?
cash
Yeah,
apps?
allegedly.
That was going to you. Not in, bro. You good? You can't go back. It's all right. We got you. Man. You good?
Allegedly.
So you were sending it to somewhere, right? It was going to a card.
I know, but I never like dealt with the physical card itself.
No, you want to know what was the other day? My little bro was taking me to go see the people about this house, this bank, this ankle monitor, right? And I say, man, go and stop at this Dunkin' Donuts, man. And
You know exactly where your ass
no,
is
but
at.
watch this, how cold it was. We pull up, I'm like, man, let me get a coffee. You know, I drink coffee. And he's like, yeah, I got a couple dollars. I try to he's like, yo, no, we don't take cash. I said, what?
Yeah.
What you mean you don't take cash? Oh yeah, cards only.
If you go to a Dodger game too, there's no cash exchange. It's all like,
What?
yeah.
That was crazy.
Have you seen the robots yet?
No, I ain't seen the robot.
Oh, y'all ain't seen them? Look, man, you get up over there by like, what's that?
Like Hollywood and Vine around
Hollywood, Beverlywood. It's these
Santa Monica, yeah, Hollywood,
man.
yeah.
It's these carts. It's carts like this. And it's plastic, and they got a screen on the front, and they got a little smiley face with some eyes. So people go buy groceries, put it in this cart, and I'm telling you, bro, this thing could dip all the way from Atlantic Drive all the way to way over there in the Palmers, easily,
and drop it off your porch.
by itself. Stop at lights and all that. Talk to people, excuse me, get out the way and all that. For real. Yes, it does. I try to have a conversation with it, I swear to God. Yes, it talks and all that. It stops at lights and when passing traffic.
Hey, knowing me, that sounds like a good investment. I want to know.
It's just freaky because you like, damn, like.
That might be the new way. We might want to see who's running that and see if
I
we get involved.
self-driving cars, to see the cars that drive by themselves, that trips me out. Or the one with all the cameras on it. You'll see the ones with the cameras what is you doing? I try to duck, you know. I gotta give some effort, you know.
You know what was a trip too though with Siri. Siri's tripped me out.
You
Talking
talk
to
to
your
her?
phone,
Oh,
set my alarm.
Yeah.
My brother like, man, just tell her what to do.
Just tell her what to do.
So
Tell her what to do.
you know what I'm saying? So even like, man, call Wooty Whoop. You like what? The phone? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's an experience. You know what I'm saying? That was like a little experience for me, man. Just those little things. You know, just tell the phone what to do.
What about like the maps and all that?
Yeah.
Never get lost again.
Yeah, I know. Because my uncle, he stay off the way, and so I'm put the thing on there. Boop. Oh, okay, that's how I get there.
How was it going to the DMV for the first time again?
Man, I'm still waiting on my ID right now, man.
It took a while for me to come my birth certificate. It was hard to get mine.
I got my birth certificate. I'm still waiting on my ID, man, right now. I'm about to go back because they changed it so much. So every time I think I had everything they needed, no, you need this too. All right, goddamn it, let me go back and get that.
That was that first experience out the house. When we got left out, we right there at the Compton DMV. I'm like, ooh. All right.
No, see, I ain't go to that one. I went.
They took us. They had to take us.
No,
yeah.
I ain't going to Compton like to just.
He said, I ain't going to Compton. I'm talking. We out there for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
they left us there and all that.
Yeah, not on duty.
He said, not on duty.
Hey, do you go out alone still? Like, or do you go out alone, or are you always with somebody?
Yeah, just the other day. Like, what was that? The day before? Was last night? I went to the beach by myself just to walk the pier. I went by myself, just smashed out.
What's that feel like?
That was a beautiful experience, man.
That's like one of my favorite.
Yeah. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I just want to appreciate the earth. You know what I'm saying? And all that little, because you stuck on the yard, man. It's dirt and all that's going on. They got, I'm out now. I want to see the waves crash and all that. You know, they had nice little hot little things walking around. You don't see that and all that.
So, ladies, just so y'all know he's single. Y'all put that out there for y'all. So go ahead and holler. He will leave his Instagram for y'all.
You like soft sand and crashing waves?
Crashing waves at the beach. Can you be his tree?
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you look forward to doing?
This right here, though. This is really what I look forward to.
You want to grow that?
I want to grow this, you know what I'm saying, our community movement, you know what I'm saying, that's really what I look forward to doing, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, a lot of my directors, like, Christopher Stone and stuff, a lot of what, this is a prison movement, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of us using our experience, there's a lot of the people that's on there was lifers, or is currently lifers, or LWOPs, you know what I'm saying, from the city, from Watts, stuff like that, and who's willing to use they experience, you know what I'm saying, the impact change for others, you know what I'm saying, and I think it's power in that, you know what I'm saying, because they still got influence. They still connected, you know what I'm saying, and to be able to be connected, and have that influence and use it in the right light, I think is what's necessary.
What areas you guys trying to influence? Like, right what's the mission?
Right now, our mission is the youth. You know what I'm saying? We trying to look after the youth and pretty much come up with a youth program. You know what I'm saying? Trades and stuff like that, keeping them busy. You know what I'm saying? It's not, Superman can't save the world. We just trying to change a couple of lives, man, in that type of light. And I see what we do. See where our talents take us. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're looking to connect. You know what I'm saying? We're looking to grow, you know what I'm saying, and share our stories with whoever willing to listen to us.
What type of services do you guys provide?
Well, right now, that's what we're dealing with, the youth. Trying to build the youth. We want a youth center, you know what I'm saying?
Life coaches?
life coaches, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We want to work with people that was incarcerated. Because, you know, the trauma that we went through, you can't find in no book. I don't care how many degrees you got in psychology. You don't know if your mama went to crackhead. You can't tell me what trauma that is for a person who's dealing with something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You can't just read that and come on down from Burbank with your degree and try to say, okay, well, this was wrong with you. You
I don't care how many exams you passed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking to get those type of individuals who know what it's like to see your brother get his head chopped off, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody get ran down with a chopper or something like that. I want to work with them because they had that experience. They know what it's like to duck gunfire or run from the police or whatever the case may be. You can't tell a person that's out there caught up in that lifestyle, you know, left from right. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the hills. You don't have that knowledge. You don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? What he was experiencing as a child. And so what I'm trying to do is build that to where people who have that influence, like yourselves, who can sit there and be like, man, you know, I was going through something similar. You know what I'm saying? We could just talk about the pen and how you got stabbed, man. Because we've been through that, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was the riots or going to the shoes. You know what I'm saying? People don't have that experience. They can't tell you about it.
Yeah, I always put a lot of thought into it, too. Like, how do you bottle this message and give it to the kid? Like, I know each kid is individual, but, like, I don't know, like sometimes when I'm working with 10 kids and, like, you lose 5 of them, fall off, it's ways like you feel like, man, what did I do wrong? There's like a responsibility.
But I also think you kind of know, because you know you was the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of feel okay, yeah, got a little killer right there. Yeah, I know you. You know what I'm saying? Because you going to feel it. You know, they going to show you who they is, especially if you're going like to a juvenile hall or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I remember being the kid, you know what I'm saying?
When the dude walks in.
At Silmore.
Yeah.
And they used to bring the dudes up and there. You like, this nigga told him somebody.
Everybody, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you want to antagonize him, you know what I'm saying? When really he there to help you, you know what I'm saying? And I think it all depends on your approach sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because they had some dudes that came in there that actually we listened to.
That's what I was going to tell you. Is there anything anybody could have said that would have grabbed your attention at the time?
Yeah, I remember ARC did like an inside out right retreat. I was in Silmore, and they had like the dude from Anti-Fisher, and all these dudes came and exhibited, and all these dudes came, man, and that was like that was a good experience. You know, they had a lot of game for us at that time.
Oh, exhibiting
you know
them came in?
Yeah, they had a lot of game and all that, you know, and I was listening to them, you know what I'm saying, just about life, you know what I'm saying, and self-value and stuff like that. I mean, you know, when you young, you don't know how to process. You got to realize maturity is a motherfucker. So when you young, it's certain things that's going on, certain words your auntie and all them might be giving you that you don't even know how to process yet because you too young to understand exactly what they mean.
They're new concepts, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, you know, when they was giving me some of that game, I didn't really know what to do with it until I got mature. You know what I'm saying? Like my aunties and my mama, they used to give me a lot of game when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been through a lot of the stuff that I was experiencing. And so it wasn't that I wasn't listening to them. I just didn't know what to do with the information at the time I was receiving it. You see what I'm saying?
I got a question for you. Take your whole life growing up in Compton, the 16 years in prison, everything you've experienced, good, bad, ugly, everything. Take all that. How much are you worth? Put a dollar amount on it.
There ain't no dollar amount on me. I want the world.
Okay.
On the real.
Straight up, I want the world, and it started with this. That's why I'm gonna find my own way. I'm gonna create my own organization. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my own team together, and this is just the first step. We got stuff in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? I came out ready to attack. You know what I'm saying? This right here. This is my first feast.
It's just we was.
Right on.
I was talking to was it Assemblyman Frankie Carrillo.
Soon to be running for Senate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man was, you know, he was wrongfully convicted, did all that time, got out. Now he all in the White House. We was talking to him, and he broke down in his own way, own mind, own thought. Man, the way he describes stuff, it's like, you know how you'll describe something, you'd be like, it'll be an animal or it'll be this. This man describing the way he deals with things in a manner of artwork. Like how he worked his way through prison and got out and did that. And me working with kids now, I'm seeing it where I didn't believe it before. We got such an impact on the youth. It don't make no sense. Because we've always been the ones that they was like, Them the ones, that's the bad guy. He did it.
Yeah.
But now it's like the one y'all plagued out. I call it like a plague. They look at us like we some type of plague. Everything we touch, they got to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Yet everybody mimics the lifestyle of the quote unquote gangster. And just to see these kids just grow into something like the most shut down kids. I got kids that's up in there that got bodies. Not one, but bodies. And I'm like, damn, bro, you. And just to sit down and talk to them and see them become a kid again, just for that little bit of moment before they become adult. And you get to assist them into that elevation into being a grown man. Ain't no feeling in the world, bro. And I preach it. I call Ray. I call Brian. I be yelling because we making our own lane. This is our own lane right here.
Yeah.
And I call them cussing. Oh man, they done did this. We trying to build this. Such and such got this much $1 million. We the real ones. Can some real niggas win? I'm doing that.
Yeah.
2 in the morning. I'm sending memes and all that. I let you see my message. I know you up. Your green light is on. What?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I asked you how is the workforce working for you? Because when you get to that moment, you know what I'm saying? It's just like what Nip said. You know, you gotta. I like being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's why I ain't really been getting good sleep like that. Because I'm uncomfortable.
You on the path.
You know what I'm saying? I'm strategizing. What's next? What's whoop, whoop, whoop. I got the gig, but that ain't going to really cut, you know what I'm saying? So how do I grow from here?
Hey, are you still in transitional housing?
Yeah.
So do you have to spend the night there? There's all kind of structure and stuff you have to follow?
Oh, well, not really. I just got a 11 o'clock curfew.
Oh,
Okay.
he got it good.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, man.
But you have to wake up there in the morning.
Yeah, most definitely.
Can you go out on you get passes and stuff?
No, I can leave. No, I'm only, as long as I'm there between 11 and 5, I'm good.
But you can't spend the night nowhere else?
Nah.
All right.
That's amazing, though.
Because once that is gone, like that's the last.
It's only for 45 days, so it's good.
Yeah. You got living arrangements, everything set up, or are you still working on that?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Because once the transitional housing is behind you, it's on and it's never going to stop again.
And that's why I'm starting now while I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm calling everybody. I'm saying I got a therapist, I got a mentor, I got a manager, I got all that, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, man, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking advantage of every resource that they got on the table.
Isn't it amazing to see the rate of just both good and bad? Because I was able to see in GeoCorp, you seen how many dudes that just didn't care once they got out versus the dudes that actually did a substantial amount of time when they got out. You get to see the two of them. Like you see the revolving door just going around between and it's like, damn, like
Yeah.
just I don't.
Well, 4 or 5 years, that's not enough time to even pull your head out your ass.
I'm thinking like with lifers, I would say, right? When you know you wrestling with that thought that I might die in this motherfucker.
It's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Your perception, you looking at life a whole different way now. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective is something else. Until you got the dude that's got, whether it be 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 years, they know I'm going home, so all they thinking about is, when I get out of the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna do X, Y, and Z.
There's like life in you.
Yeah, because they ain't processing life. When you got life, you got to really sit down and like, man, I'm gonna die in this motherfucker.
When I first came to prison, I literally got like 10 write-ups because I wouldn't go to ABE1 because I'm thinking like, I'm gonna die. I'm in prison. There's nothing school's gonna teach me. Everything I need to learn is right here on this yard.
Yeah.
What do I need to learn in school? It's crazy. Or I'll just educate myself from the books, the homies give me, or, we
So at what point you start to educate yourself? Like what point you was
early
like...
on.
Early on?
Yeah.
How early?
As soon as I was in prison, I was always like a book reader.
Man, you see some pictures of this dude.
Oh, yeah.
Some pictures of you when you was young. Wow.
Yeah, super fly. I started real early.
Yeah, I was learning early. I was learning for all the wrong reasons, though.
No, same here.
You talking about 48 laws of power and all that. Master articulator.
All the manipulating stuff.
Sun Tzu. Yeah, you out there.
Because that's what they want you to know.
Playing chess with everybody. Yeah, you bet. It makes sense. It makes sense. I remember my first lesson in learning, because I went through the YA stuff and all that. So I remember New Delano was my boy. Rat from East Coast. It was Evil's brother. They was in the cell together. And there had been a melee on the yard. It was with the Comptons in the neighborhoods. This is when that was going crazy at the time. Yeah. And so we get up in there, and he walking in, and he like, hey, you know, little Damo, when you get a chance, come over here. I mean, what the hell you want, man? What the hell? You gonna try to do something to me? What's going on? I ain't going over there. So I get to the door, and he hand me some books. He like, man, he give me the books. He like, hey, read them and give me some book reports. And I'm like, what? And when you said that you was doing it for all the wrong reasons, I wonder if he was doing it for the wrong reasons. Because he was like, I was like, why are you giving me these books? He was like, it was The Art of Thinking, The Art of War, and I forgot what it was, another one. And he said, because when it come time for war, I don't want it to be easy. I was like, that's some, to this day I think about it, like it take a cold ass dude to give you some books to teach you how to get stronger mentally. So when the time come on for war, I really want to battle. Like I don't want it to be easy. That's a real predator mind state right there to do some shit like that. Like you know, and then you know it's a young dude, so you like, I'm about to play with this little kid right here. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this one easy for the pickings. Yeah. But I took it serious though, and I went in there and read all of them. Like, And
I mean, when I first got to High Desert, I seen. I'm talking about. I literally got in the cell, met my cellie, chilled out, made my bed. You know what I'm saying? Went to sleep, woke up, and right after the chow, I seen my first killing.
Yeah, in High Desert.
What?
Yeah.
He said, what? Yeah. So, you know, my first daughter, I'm like, hey, look, listen, hey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up? Like, what's going on? This was popping? Right. You know, I got to get on the good foot because I ain't going out like that, big fella. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, you know, that's when you get into the, you know, with the 4-point going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get to go into that late at night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, but it's the average person wouldn't understand the vernacular in which we speaking right now. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't understand the level of security it takes for one man to protect himself. Yeah. Because you can't trust nobody. Because I don't know what this dude doing next door, and when I'm sleeping, I don't know what this dude doing up here.
See,
so I'm going to keep it locked in.
I think that's one of the coldest things about penitentiary politics is that your life is in somebody else's hands.
At all
times. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker over here might be getting high, he and running up a dope that they ain't told nobody.
Been up for 18 days.
You know what I'm saying? And so now you gotta go to yard and y'all gotta try to figure out and work it out, and hopefully, you know, y'all can, you know, get that situated to squash. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, you go out there and I'd have been on the yard and it pop, you know, and we ain't asking, ain't nobody asking what happened, and ain't nobody gonna tell you stop. We gonna get cracking, and then once the smoke, like, hey man, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh man, motherfucker, this man.
Afterwards,
Oh man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you realize, damn, I was out here dodging this money for nothing.
In the meantime, all this wreckage is everywhere.
And I can say, but one of the most unified things I've ever seen was on those maximum security yards. That was when 2008, I went in there to New Delano, and I was embraced by the whole. Yeah. You know, you YA, you still gang banging, not gang member, gang banging. Yeah. So it's like, all right, and it was the Compton card on both sides that really embraced. Like I ain't never seen it like that. Like it was like, hey man, come here, and you just getting laced by all these older dudes. That's when I met Quake. Oh, yeah. I met Quake. Man, with this big ass. I'm some dude, big as hell. I'm sorry, I'm little. I'm 100 and something pounds, itty bitty, and he big as a house. Yeah. And I couldn't believe because he talking to me, and I couldn't believe he was about 400 pounds. So I was like, how you get from that big to that big? Like I don't. He just, but a real gentle dude. He out there playing the guitar. You know what I'm saying? He just. They in the class, dudes doing school and all. They like, man, just don't feel like your city gotta always be something bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's good people in our city. Don't feel like this, that, and the other. And they just here, educate. You want to eat here? Go ahead and do this. You ain't got to go over here. Don't be grimy. That was the biggest thing. So I seen just the support and the nurturing of it. You know what I'm saying? They'll clown you. You know the OG dudes, they gonna clown you, but you know, if you doing stupid shit. But it was nice to see that. And it was only that I seen the separatism when I got to the lower levels. And that's why when we talk to different groups about going inside, I always say, send us to the maximum security. They need it the most. Yeah. They the most neglected, but they the most populated. You know what I'm saying? They're the most blamed for everything. Every 13 seconds in California, a guard is assaulted. Yeah. But they blame it on the maximum security yards. They'll never say, oh, this happened in the mental health building or these dudes did this or these dudes did that. No, you get there, everybody going to class or they're trying to program, like you were saying.
And they always play that same video of Pelican Bay, like 2002.
Right.
Like the same way.
Dudes have been rewrote the narrative of what they want to do with themselves.
But I think even with that, like, and today, like, you know, the staff assault that's going on, the staff is more provocative than the incarcerated people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The inmates, and, you know, we more trying to find a way to make peace with them than they is with us.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they know, oh, Whoop got life without. He go to board. You know what I'm saying? So let me go on and run up in this cell real quick and go and snatch some extra CDs.
Or like a pro from Ironwood, I used to see him on the bench, like walking by, and we're walking by a group of like 10 of us. We're coming out of a group, like multi-ethnic, generational, geographical, like in all kind of ways. We come from all over, but we're united behind the group. And they see us cruising by like we're tip-top shape. We're college educated. We got life sense, but happy as hell. And they're sitting on the bench with like a mouthful of sunflower seeds, weighing like 800 pounds. Can't even run 20 feet to an alarm. I used to understand. I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, why are these guys so damn happy?
you in hell on earth and you got a Kool-Aid smell. All 32 of them things.
Like
popping.
you guys are supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be locked down. Like,
yeah, and I used to trip out because when I was in Calipat, the dude was up there. I had to ask him. I'm like, man, y'all go home every day. Y'all more mad than us.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Why you that miserable? You know what I'm saying? You come to a place where people is up here dealing with life. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who mama just died, who grandma. You don't know what grief. You know what I'm saying? Because you know in prison, you got that brotherhood. You feel what I'm saying? You find those relationships with individuals. Man, I done met some good, solid dudes in prison that I will never forget. They're going to be with me for the rest of my life. You feel
Are those
what I'm
people
saying?
you consider friends?
Most definitely, lifelong friends, and I really consider them brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, times when unfortunately, my moms and them couldn't come through. Right. You know what I'm saying? They had me. Or, you know, when you was going through a death in your family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nobody in your family to hug. You know what I'm saying? I had my bro there. You know what I'm saying? To keep my head up. It was hard. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with a cold death just a while ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where I just didn't know what to do, man. And I had a real friend right there, you know what I'm saying, a shoulder to cry on. You know what I'm saying? To give me that support that I needed. You know what I'm saying? That was necessary. And you know, those the experience, those the bonds that you build while you incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? Those lifelong friendships, people who actually care for you. And they actually care for you because you're all part of the same struggle. That's a different life in prison.
Yeah, when you experience something together, yeah.
That's a different life over there.
It's like that one friend y'all met as kids and y'all didn't become tight until y'all had that first fight.
Yeah.
After that, it's a whole nother level of respect when you've been out there on the battlefield with somebody and it's life or death.
Yeah.
It ain't like out here. What I've learned since being out, I've been out longer, is that there's a certain sense out here with people of what word means. Mm-hmm. They have no respect on word alone. To whereas with us, my word is bond because we got on the same clothes, we eating the same food, we go to bed at the same time, and we using the same fucking toilet. So my word better mean something.
But I also think what it is too, like it's you know, that when you creating an actual bond, see on the street you moving fast. So I'm gonna come pull up on you about 30 minutes, right? Whatever. And I'm up out of there, then I'll catch you a few days down the line, pull up on you for about an hour, and I'm up out of there. But when you in prison, every day,
every minute, second.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with you every day up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? And I done had one of my studies, you know, before we was in the cell, you know, we on the yard, we thugging, we doing our thing, and then we became shutties when we was in a hole. And, you know, bro, like, man, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she out there prostituting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he opened that up to me. You know, like wow, what? You know what I'm saying? That's a grown man. The lope, you know, he on the yard doing his thing and all of, you know what I'm saying? But then you realize that he's a father. You know, he been down 18 years.
Like somebody died.
Daughter grown. You know what I'm saying? He's scared she's gonna go to Vegas and get killed. There's stuff you dealing with, you know what I'm saying? When you sharing that type of information, you know what I'm saying, with a person, I look at you different now. Like, damn, that's deep right there, bro.
And like you said, the people that you're with, you do everything together. Like, say out here, you know, I got friends I go to the gym with. I got my work friends. You know, I got friends for like different occasions. We're in there. My gym friends, my chow friends, you know, myself, like you do everything together.
Same on the real.
Everything.
You gonna go to the yard, y'all gonna bust down. One of y'all gonna cook the
Within
spread.
5 feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Everything is in
saying?
5 feet circumference. We all we some 5-footers together. You know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
We got lines on it. Yeah, that's
you're in the shower.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Like,
saying? Y'all fishing,
Yeah.
talking, rap, you know, so it's like it's every day, and you 5, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? You've been in the cell with a person 6, 7, 8 years. It's good, you know what I'm saying? And so that's more time you spend with people in your family.
And well, you ain't even experienced the relationship stuff, boy. Listen, let me tell you, man. I ain't never lived with a woman before.
Uh-oh.
The first time.
Yeah.
watch out.
Ain't nothing like you thought living
Watch
with
out.
Sally was something.
Go ahead, don't drop the ball.
No,
Watch
you
out.
no. See, I can do this. You keep your ass shut the hell up. She ain't gonna want none of that.
Yeah.
You know, but look,
I tried.
it's something different. It's like particular women were particular about everything. I didn't know this. I've been living with dudes my whole life. You know, not you know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, it's hard living with people. Well, for me, because you know, you become so independent over the years of being in it. You become so independent. You used to doing this. I'm like, you know, why is there water in the sink? I have one of those times. It's water in the sink.
Hey, do you leave water going?
It's water in the sink.
When I was in the transitional house, every bathroom I walked in was like a big old pad in downtown LA, Beacon House, all lifers, 50 lifers in there. Every bathroom I walked in, the water would be going.
Why?
And that's what I asked myself, and then it hit me. When did you ever turn off water in prison? It just shut off on its own.
Right.
So they turn on the water and just walk out.
Hey.
I should do it too. That's crazy, huh? Every bathroom.
I'm gonna say something. It wasn't the water. It was the door.
It's probably running in the bathroom
Because
right
you know
now.
when you walk in the cell, the door gonna close. There was a
Right.
few times.
You leave it.
Just leave the door
I
open.
just walked in like I'm like, oh, I gotta close this door. You know what I'm saying?
What did you leave stuff everywhere?
No, I never left.
Because
stuff
yeah, I mean, I looked at the house like this is the biggest cell in the world right here. Like phone over here, charger, like sweatshirt, like.
I think
yeah.
I got the coldest one at the Slauson swap meet.
Oh yeah.
Man, I get ready to go up in there. You know how they got the security out there? They're like, all right, come on over here, young. So, you know, you go over there, do your thing. So he hit me with the wand. Tell me why my dumb ass raised my finger.
Oh damn!
You know, you just got out like, yeah, that's good, man. I'm like, oh, I felt embarrassed. I'm like, no. Like, but that's just... That's either the PTSD or just the chronic behavior of being there doing that 2-3 times a day.
Wow. He picked his feet
I
up.
picked my feet up, bro.
When I was in there was this dude, he got out. He did like 35 years, 34 years, something like that. He came downstairs asking us where the App Store was at.
Ain't no way. It's funny we're able to laugh about it, but this is some serious shit. This is, or you know, it's like I'm the weed smoker in the group, so certain things just affect me some type of ways. So tell them about the Del Taco.
Oh yeah.
We go to the Del Taco.
This is a Just Say No commercial right here.
No, it's not a Just Say No. It's this new world weed they got out here to do stuff to you. Man, gasoline.
This guy was so high. We walked in a Del Taco and he whispered his order. He was like, he did. He was like, let me get 4 soft taco. Like, why? And I tell him, why you whispering? He's like, it's respectful.
I thought I was being polite.
He said it's polite. I was like, she was tripping.
And I'm like, let me get the 2 soft. And I ease back. I wait. You know, it's so much food. You like, man, it's all this deliciousness up here. It's just
He whispered.
What's the first food? What was that first meal when you got out? See, this is the type of stuff the world don't even look. Oh, he looking like what it is. See,
so my mom's, man, you know.
he got home cooking.
Yeah, I had to. My mom's, you know what I'm saying? Mom's, she chef it up.
Tell me she's not on top of the world cooking for her baby.
What is she?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? She got the
potato
soul
pie?
blessed. Listen, she got the soul blessed tasty kitchen popping. You know what I'm saying? Mom's do her catering thing, and you know,
Mom, say that again. So these y'all.
Soul blessed tasty kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Soul Blessed Tasty Kitchen.
Yeah, Soul Blessed Tasty Kitchen popping. So, you know, Mom, since I was a kid, my mama always made omelets, right? And so, you know, Mom, she done elevated her game since I've been gone. And so, I wanted the omelet. Straight up. Mama got these fat. She called them the goodie omelets. I want these goodie omelets.
Wow, what's in them?
It's fully loaded. I'm talking with the bacon and the cheese and the sausage, the whole everything. It's just big. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't just finna be knocking them down like that. They kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? And that was my first meal. And I think my uncle, they got a picture of me destroying the omelet.
That's how you know when somebody's fresh out on Instagram, you'll see him with a hamburger, like doing the, just random stuff, holding up the phone.
I'm talking about mint oil in your mouth and all that's going on. You're like, man,
I think it was for me. It was, what was that? $1 Billion Burger Boys.
I ain't never had
in
that.
Long Beach. I had the surf and turf.
Okay,
burger.
hold on. What that's at?
In Long Beach, $1 Billion Burger.
Where's that? Y'all know what that's at?
You just got to get the app. It's on the DoorDash.
Locate that.
Just tell Siri. You already know.
That's crazy. Tell the Siri what
She'll tell you exactly where to go.
Surf and turf burger. It had just everything on there with like some type of hickory smoke with my mama say scrimps. You know, she from the South. She don't say shrimp. She say scrimps.
Scrimps?
So he is,
Scrimps.
Like your accent is not that big. Give me the Cali your whole life now. Scrimps. It had the whole thing with the smoked and the pretzel bun.
Yeah.
Man, first meal out, and I don't even eat fish like that.
Yeah.
Man, I must have knocked that thing down in 10.2 seconds.
No, but I ain't gonna lie, the family, man, it was so much food. It been so much food, man, because you had the omelets and my auntie.
Oh, it's more? Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Man, listen, man, auntie, she buying me different burgers. We had pizza, we had chicken. It was omelets. It was I couldn't even eat all that.
See how you describe him where it's at on the table in front of him? He visualized like
he's like the chicken's right here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just bought you some of this. Whoop. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't even eat this shit though. But all right, you know what I'm saying? I'll get you that too.
Damn. See, the world don't know about these first out experiences.
Yeah.
And they need to hear like experiences with him. Like look at the joy and the light he got in his eyes about food.
Eating
You know what I'm saying? A walk.
Eating scrimps and hamburgers.
Scrimps and hamburgers and all that. Like mom's over. Is this a business? She got an app for it? Everybody can find that?
Yeah, you can find it on Instagram.
You know, I'm kind of like a food
that.
aficionado.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'll drive down there, right?
So
Yeah,
Best
give me
Tasty
some.
Kitchen, she got it going on, man. She just made burrito. She just made turkey beef burrito. I destroyed that too.
He
Dang.
destroyed everything.
Yeah.
He destroyed
They got me on county camera. I wasn't tripping.
Are you working out still?
Man, I messed my shoulder up, man.
He almost said I stopped. He almost said, man, I stopped. I messed my shoulder up.
Hey, that's like the one in where they'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do burpees. They get me skinny. Come on, you just being lazy. Like,
touching his shoulder, talking about my Achilles blue.
Yeah.
Real talk. Listen, Taco Tuesday happened.
Taco Tuesday
sprain
happened.
your shoulder.
So I'm gonna give it to you real. Taco Tuesday happened, and like I said, Auntie stayed in these apartments, and they got like some dirt and just curbs and all that going on.
Did you try jumping
So
over
look, check me out. So my mom, them, family, they sending me this Don Julio. You know, I ain't Don Julio popping, and they got the Bel Air popping, but I'm more like on some Bel Air because it's smooth. But for some strange reason, they steady handing me these cups of Don Julio. Then I'm fresh out.
He got off that tequila.
Hello. And I'm fresh out. So
tequila.
I'm steady running around these apartment buildings because I'm just like a little kid with a new toy. I'm just running around. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? And so I went to throw a bag in the trash. Running around too fast. The Don Julio tripped me. Boom. I feel face first.
Oh, no. Why you holding your hand like something you dropped trip? No, you tripped because you was drunk. You was inebriated.
I was tripping off him saying I was running through the apartments with the Don Julio, like
just running around, juking kid. Watch out, like,
ankle bracelet, like
Don Julio, like it's some Spanish dude popped out. Like, got you know what? Nah, bro,
Yeah.
you was drunk.
You know, he out of my program. I had to respect him after that. I said, look, man, I'm going to respect him. What he got going on, he real. I had to understand the hard way. So my shoulder and my eye, both, if y'all see right here in my eye.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. He had a life alert, both
Yeah, real. Hey, my bro over there had to pick me up. Tell him. He picked me up.
He was out cold.
Tell him.
that's the one. That's the one that gave you the Don Julio.
Yeah, he one of the ones that gave me the Don Julio, man.
He's supposed to have picked you up.
He did the roller coaster. He laid it out.
It was one of those, what you doing over there?
That's funny. Damn. Got you. You better not tell mama.
What? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But it was a fun experience, man. Those are the type of experiences I prayed for. You know what I'm saying? My shoulder hurt, but as soon as it get back right, I'll be back on it. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing? Like prison workouts still? Or are you going to the gym?
Well, it was because of the monitor. Now, they just released my house arrest status. Now I'm on GPS tracking only with a curfew. But at first, my first week was strictly in the house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was doing burpees.
Yeah. And now it's, would you say GPS?
Tracking only. So I can move as long as I'm back at the transitional house.
And within like a 50-mile radius or something?
No, I can go everywhere. I can go anywhere in the state.
Okay.
As long as I'm back at that location by 11, I'm good.
What's your first out of town visit gonna be? What you trying to? You trying to go to the Great Lakes?
One of my bro, he's a former lifer as well. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to take me to the DR, but not in the family. We in love with Vegas. We average black people from Compton. Vegas is like
3 hours.
Yeah, my family in Vegas right now as we speak.
Man, it's hot.
And they like, boy, as soon as you come off that thing, we finna come out here. I'm gonna show you.
As soon as you come off that thing,
hey, we coming to you. You gonna love it out here. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, we just went to this spot right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, but for sure we gonna go to Vegas. My auntie and them out there, so I get to see them. So that's cool.
But for you want to go to the DR.
Me, I want to go anywhere outside of here.
Outside
I don't care where I'm going. Malibu, I don't care. Just anywhere outside of what I'm normal. I want to see stuff. Like I said, I really literally drove to the beach just to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just
what
now.
Beach?
Logan Beach. I just want to sightseeing. I don't care what sightseeing.
Yeah, we gotta hook him up with the. We done.
I don't know nothing right now.
I got a whole
in 2007.
list.
I'm still like to the degree when it come out here because I went by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how to work the what you call it the Google Map thing. I don't know how to point and do all that shit.
That's how you know you're fresh out the Google Map thing.
Yeah. So you got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you jumped straight into the iPhone game. I got on an iPhone about 6 months ago. It's been the hardest transition for me.
What?
It's because I was with the Samsung gang and on Android. So they shooting at you all on Instagram with the the little Android man laid down. It's a real beef out here between Apples and Androids and shit. look at the little young. Some serious shit. They really be beefing with each other.
Yeah.
So it's
the communists use Androids.
Yeah, I get the iPhone and about 2 weeks. Somebody like, drop your location. I don't do none of that. I ain't dropping no pins. I ain't finna do me like these rappers. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah.
Then it's the your pings and it's the iClouds. It's just you can't open it. Sometimes I just want to open up a phone. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't open it up to take the battery out. Go see if I still got it sometimes.
Yeah, my little bro, he like, bro, you just gotta put your face right here. It's gonna pop open.
Yeah. See, I ain't even learned how to do that shit. I'm putting in codes.
Yeah, no, so I just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got your phone, like, put your face right here, let me open this.
Has the lack of, how do you say, technology put any hindrance on you? Because we worked at a job before, and it was like, that was like one of their main things. Oh, you guys, it was like, you guys don't know how to use computers like that, so you're stagnated or you're pulled back. But we hustle better than anybody in this motherfucker. So it was one of them like, catching up with the times.
No, it haven't really hindered me too much, man. I got a good supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Little bro and them, my uncles and them, they kind of like, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. And I learn quick. So once I see you do it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I just need to see it done because there's a lot of stuff going on. I ain't talked to Siri one time yet, though. I ain't hollered at her. And me and her had no kind of conversation yet.
Do you have any problem asking for help or not a problem?
Who, Siri?
No, you.
He can hold it in.
You got a problem with Siri?
No. She listening. You gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? Shut your car off around the corner.
No, I don't got no problem asking.
Okay.
I'm pretty much straightforward. Hey, look, I need this. What's that? Would you? I never had a problem with that.
That's the huge part too. Like your supporting cast, your support network, and all that. Yeah.
That's really that's what I'm really grateful for. You know what I'm saying? When I came home, it was really all love. You know what I'm saying? Family, homies. You know what I'm saying? It was all love, man. And so I'm grateful. Most definitely grateful.
Especially with the new mind state out here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happened next. That's just, that's my...
Bro, you can get out here and have a blast.
As long as you keep doing the next right thing, the reward's going to be there at the end of every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I tell dudes, one thing is, would you live next to you? Are you the type of person, would you, in the change state who you are now, would you be able to live next to you as who you are now? We used to say that all the time in NAA. I used to look at the OGs, because I used to be drunk in NAA. Like, I ain't in jail for no liquors and stuff like that. So, and then one day I just started paying attention, and that shit just clicked. Like, you know, I wouldn't live next to me at the person that I used to be. So it's like now, my next door neighbor is a correctional officer.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you done came a long way, and you know, you're going to get out here, and I can tell you, you're going to get into this hustle. Like, we got into the hustle, you'll start to lose sight of shit. Because you're going to get in it. Because I could tell you got that drive. You're going to get in it, you're going to lose sight. Don't be afraid to sit down and just get quiet again.
And take care of yourself.
On the real, that self-help, it really pays off. Like, sometimes I got to lock my girl, I just got to go take a drive, sit in the desert somewhere.
Yeah.
And just zone out.
Yeah, that's why I love the beach. It's quiet.
That's where I go.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can really think where ain't nobody right there. You know, right now I'm by myself, so you know I ain't got no kind of distraction. I could just lay down, and I could think, and I could plot. I do a lot of thinking while I'm laying down, though. You know what I'm saying? I pace a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm in front of everybody, I just be walking back and forth. Man, what are you doing? I'm strategizing. I'm working on the plan right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the next move. Man, I'm calling these people. I'm on the phone. I'm networking. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm interested to see where I land at in the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? The next 2 years, what that look like for me? You feel what I'm saying? If I continue, what I would say about having receiving a life sentence at the age of 17, you know, being incarcerated since I was 16, I understand purpose is important. So I'm trying to make every move mean something. I'm not just moving on accident. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just all off emotion no more. Now I got a little strategy. Everything I do now is on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Moving
Okay,
like
I'm
you
doing
on borrowed time.
Yeah. I'm doing this on purpose. If you see, it might look crazy. It might even sound crazy to you. But just know it was some thought that went into it. If you see me do it, I thought about it first. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. I thought about it. Some thought. I'm living on purpose and on schedule. That's why I tell I'm living on purpose and on schedule. And so I think that was like what I learned through my incarceration. You know what I'm saying? The importance of legacy. You know what I'm saying? You realize also all these people get killed or get washed up, especially kids. You feel what I'm saying? People not making it to see 20. You know what I'm saying? My bro got killed. He never had a son. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's stuff like that I deal with. You know, that give me a different perspective about life. You know what I'm saying? Right. It causes you to, you know, I got a gang of cousins, man. They daddies was killed in gun violence. You know what I'm saying? Right. You gotta look at them in their face, you know what I'm saying, and figure out, because they're looking at you like, what's up, big cousin, what we doing?
They're all looking to you.
You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, what do you do with that influence? But you know what I'm saying, with that is it pressure? I mean, how you gonna deal with that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm making sure I'm calculated as I need to be. In order to, you know, if those who is looking for my guidance and direction, to make sure I'm not leading them down the bad path, the wrong path, or nothing like that.
And there's going to be challenges, like, you know, I'm sure you're aware of that.
What's been your biggest challenge or struggle since being out?
Like the other night, I went to like a birthday dinner with a family friend. And there was probably like 25 people around there, you know, and I see these men and these families come in, and I'm looking and I'm like these are people that are situated, like they got their roots down, they have their homes, they have their cars, they've been working, they got their 401k, like, and I could get into the thought process of like, damn, like I'm 45 years old, there's no blueprint for starting life at 45, like, you know, like I'm barely getting my first this and that, you know. That's been my biggest one, like comparing myself to other people. Yeah. But then I, you know, after a moment, I'll flip it on its head, be like, but I got the most greatest experience. Like I'm supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be in jail. So yeah, just like comparing myself and trying to play catch up, because, you know, you guys are 31. I'm 46, so my shot clock's like a little bit closer. Like I'm in the fourth quarter. You know,
that's not even having to do with age, bro. That's just us coming out of where we was at. You know what I'm saying? We have the mind. Our mind is there. We some magnificent hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Dudes and sold stamps, apples, you know what I'm saying? Puno, moonshine, you know, for shoes.
Candy.
On the real. Do-rag you know, sold everything, you know? Yeah. So we know how to hustle.
Were you the taffy man?
No, I want a taffy man, but you know.
I used to buy slabs. I spent thousands on taffy, bro.
Taffy go crazy, though.
Yeah, my whole wisdom teeth are gone.
Okay, to tell them how they make taffy, though.
I mean,
Oh, he was the buyer.
Oh, I'm a buyer,
it
but
ain't nothing but Kool-Aid and coffee creamer.
That's it. And the creamer
And
just
a little bit of tahini on top.
yeah, and then just this and the twist and
Yep. That's how that
You know what I'm
taffy.
saying? You get the coffee creamer with the Kool-Aid. You know, you want the
you put a little sprinkle, a little Kool-Aid on top.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hilarious,
And you put that little tahini on top and stick. You know, you do all it. And
The
there
taffy
it go.
guy in Ironwood, he was like, damn, he had his Venmo, he was doing it like
Venmo for taffy.
Yeah.
Oh, you make a whole. I watch people spend thousands on taffy.
No, yeah, running
Shout out
out
to the taffy guy.
with the $10 slabs. You get a
Yes.
slab of taffy about
People
that
in the
big.
world don't even understand how creative people that's incarcerated. We
Go on
so
YouTube.
creative.
There's pages of
Man.
people making taffy.
Bro.
Yeah.
I done set up in there and made some of the most bombest lightning in the world.
Now that's the sight. For your first time seeing Pruno made, that's something. You like that's how that worked?
That bag's all blown up.
I told my
air it out.
neighbors at the mechanic shop. They was like, "Hey, you making some of that white lightning?" I'm like, "Bro,
what? Yeah.
most definitely. Look,
Yeah,
I
I
need
know
a
you-
stinger. I need about 2 cases of this orange crush right here. I need to bring that bucket up over here. Go ahead and give me that. We can look. Don't even trip. 2 weeks, we busting. You know, but it's. But the world is weird about stuff that they see in prison. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fascinated
Like,
by it.
I don't like. What is that?
Because it's a different lifestyle up in there. You got people like my sister asked me, she said, "Bro, y'all put jelly with noodles?" I said, "Yeah."
Hey, that's that sweet and sour goo
Hey, what do you think now?
Hey.
What do you think about now with the rice bowls? Like, we really thought we were, with the jelly and the pork skins, we really thought like we were making some extravagant.
Yeah, no.
Until you go to like a real place.
I ain't gonna lie though. Some of that stuff still was fire. When you grill it up, because you know I was grilling. That's still fire.
Were you
Bro,
a Sunday?
bro,
It's
football
still
game?
up there.
Let that go, bro.
All right, my
let
bad.
that,
That was not fire. That was a
not
film.
in jail anymore. Let that
I'm
look.
gonna say this.
That was a bunk with the paint scratched off on toilet paper bomb. Like
my mom's them took me to this little Chinese food joint in Watts. Horrible.
Bro, you went to a Chinese food restaurant.
No, but look, listen. Let me tell you. Look, I'm fresh out. No, listen. Y'all gotta look. Real talk. Look, I'm fresh out.
Somebody go,
Look,
that
my
sounds like
nephew-
a joke. Like
no, listen. I'm gonna tell you
a
real.
parolee from Compton walks into a Chinese food and watch.
Yeah, that's
No,
all a walk
listen.
on me calling
I
real.
mean, that's just the fam. My nephew like, oh yeah, they got some firewood over here. You know, nephew. I'm like, all right, you know, they could show me where it's at. I'm gonna go get it. That was a bad idea, bro.
Nah,
I ain't
nasty.
gonna lie.
Look, you guys to look, go get you something. I
Go
mean,
get
it
some
was
what?
new to me
What
that
you
some of that
recommend? Let me
Benny
hear.
Hannes.
Okay, there you go.
That Benny come out there. Look, man, hey, look, Benny, stop doing all the tricks and just cook my shit. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I don't like. Benny want to get all and do all this.
Oh,
and
Benny Hannes.
Benny Hannes.
Benny
Me and him got that with us Hannes. You know, they doing all this. Like, just cook the food. Only thing I don't like about Benny Hannes, and you're not gonna like. About time you get to the end of your food, you gonna be hungry again. Cause they don't give it all to you at one time. They give you like, here go your portion of meat. Here go this right here. Here go this right here. Here go your rice. So by the time it's over, you like, man, I gotta eat again.
I've never heard that complaint from nobody.
I got fat boy issues there.
Everybody I know been to Benny Hannes, ain't nobody said
I
that
don't
ever.
leave up out of there. Look, I don't leave up out of there full like I need to be though.
You know, hold on. But you know it's the weed though. You know you got that weed and you just
Facts.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
you got Benny Hannes.
So we know not to let you go to no more Chinese
Yeah,
restaurants.
that
at
was
Watts.
bad, bro. And I like Chinese food. I'm like, man, I could have cooked some shit better than this.
Right.
The show.
Let's see. I just, you got kids?
No kids.
Is that on your plan?
Yes, it is.
How many?
I don't know, man. Just let it go. Shoot to us. Just shoot. Bust. We ain't tripping.
You said 2?
Just shoot.
said go. Just let it
Just
go.
bust, let it go.
He said, two. That ain't too many.
AK-47, everything. Just go.
You're just throwing Hail Marys.
Let's do it.
He's like, all
We ain't
right,
tripping.
yeah. All right.
Bring
all
what
right.
they call it their stendo. Bring their stendo. Let's do it.
So
Don't turn into Nick Cannon or nothing or whatever.
I
you
mean,
do.
ain't nothing wrong with Nick Cannon.
So here's something that so the ladies don't have to think like a man.
Okay.
What is your ideal woman, and what does she have to bring to the table to be with you?
Man, I need honesty though. I need
top?
off the dribble. I need.
That's most
100%.
important.
Most important. I need you 100%. I know what I'm dealing with.
Like how honest? Hold on. How
Listen,
honest?
I hate not knowing. See, I'm a strategist. I like to know what's next, what's going to happen. If you can't give me exactly what you trying to do, and I can't plan nothing with you. I don't got time to be trying to solve a puzzle. Trying to figure. It's gonna rattle my brain a lot. Like, man, bitch, I thought you just said you want to go. I'm saying, I need 100. I need 100%. Look, this is what it is. We'll do because that's how I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 100. I need 100 from you.
So how honest? Like honest to tell you, like, oh, I'm been over here talking to such and such. Like, is you? You know what I'm saying?
I just need to know what I need to know. We had a clear understanding of what we expect from each other. That's how honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know. Like, if you got me, you got me. I need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, going through my state and all that, the trust issues, niggas been told on and all that. You going through all that. I got trust issues. I need to know who I'm letting in. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can go in there, you know, bitch didn't left, she done went and left. You know, motherfuckers lied to you the whole time. They said they were sending you a package, the motherfucker never came. You know what I'm saying? So all that.
You got one time and one time only. Like, don't waste it. Yeah, don't waste my time.
Because during my incarceration, that's what bothered me the most is when a motherfucker tell you they did something for you that didn't happen. Because now you going back to like, yeah, I got this little package coming, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? I bought some whoop-de-whoop in there. I got this. And then it's like,
man, that shit take hella long adding up all them ounces and stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it in the mail.
You find out a week later, nigga, they never even sent us. When you call out, nigga, I ain't never sent this. I've been waiting on this package. I've been asking the package man.
You got walking his catalog right there.
That's my spot. You know what I'm saying? So on the real, I gotta, you know, so I can't be going through that. That was traumatizing.
I'm gonna send you a package for.
Damn.
That was traumatizing. I need to know what I'm dealing with. So
I got you next quarter.
We had about 8 pairs of shoes that we could have picked from.
On the real.
So that's yeah, that. I mean, it is a delicate subject. It's a real sensitive topic.
Trust is everything.
Although people see the exterior and think that the interior is completely hard as the exterior is. Dudes are still, you know, human at the end of the day.
Oh,
they may not be as hardened as some of these dudes out here because, you know, some of these females, some of these dudes got high mileage.
Yeah.
They you know, they might got to go back to the lot and get swapped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We coming out, we like brand new Ken dolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it true?
Brand new Ken doll.
Brand new Ken doll, fresh out the plastic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, low mileage.
Yeah.
Just keep it real.
Yeah.
That's so he said he want unlimited kids.
I'm just busting the AK till the bullets run out.
I'm about to put that on the gram tonight with the black backdrop. I'm just busting the AK till the bullets run out. You feel me? You know, with the little splat, splat, splat. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I'm doing, you know? Yeah. Shit. You know, whatever they want.
Oops, my bad. Yeah. There you go.
Is it mine? You know? I got you, you know? I feel it.
Oh, so, yeah.
We got this together, man. It was a pleasure coming in, but unfortunately, we got to wrap it up.
Most definitely.
So give us 3 things. 3 things. As a man, that's about his word. Right now, with us, it's just us. The world, they're going to hear this later, but this is something you share with us just to show y'all what this word really means. 3 things that you going to do that we agree right here that you going to stand on so they can see just what it is. It's not simple because talk is cheap, but 3 things that you finna do with your bros going forward that can't nothing stop.
Well, really, I'm finna stand on my brotherhood, our bond. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize I'm connected to people. People don't understand what you connected to or who you connected to, but I'm connected to people that actually depend on me. You know what I'm saying? And they love me enough and trust me enough to expect me to do things and get things done on behalf of us, not just me. You know what I'm saying? And it all, I hate selfish people. Anybody know me, they're gonna tell you I hate selfish people. Because being selfish is the number 1 reason why people tell. That's just me, that's why I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? I don't like...
Say that again. Say that.
Being selfish is the number 1 reason why people tell. I don't understand. Let me just... We a part of a gang. Let's just put it in those terms. That means it's more than one. So it's about us. It's not about you. As I say on the yard, you know what I'm saying? You represent us. We don't represent you. It's a collective. And so, you know, going through that, my collective experience with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? I understand we all got the same goal in mind. That's what our community represents. When I came up with our community, it was about our vision. It's not my community, it's not your community, it's ours community, you know what I'm saying? This is our vision. You know what I'm saying? I tell to all my bros, look, it's our vision, bro. You just as smart as I am, or it might be smarter. But if we bring our collective ideas to the table, you know what I'm saying, then there is no limits. And we sit on it together. So I ain't got to worry about, because sometimes I'm going to miss the mark, and sometimes you're going to miss the mark. But if we've taken up the slack, we going to hit it.
Yeah, for sure.
We gonna hit it. You feel what I'm saying? And so long I got people up in there that's willing to, that got it in them to take that slack up. You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to cover certain things. You can cover this area. You know what I'm saying? My little bro, you know, that's my CFO. He gonna take care of the money. He gonna make sure this and this and that. My other bro, he gonna do all the things. He gonna, cause I ain't as fast and flashy with the internet and, you know, Microsoft Word and all this. That I don't know all that right now.
Yeah.
How to post this on the gram and I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be able to trust you to be efficient in those areas in order for us all to reach the same collective goal in which we set.
It's easy as that.
Yeah.
As easy as that. You know we're gonna have to do a follow-up.
I mean, I'm right here.
And that was the goal too. Like, I'm glad you came just to get, like, you know, the wisdom, like the good energy of someone like fresh out, so people can see like the gratitude and just like the joy of life, the little things.
And
Like,
just that camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Like we sitting here talking in the language, and you know the things that we laugh at. It's not that we're making fun of these things. It's not that we're glorifying violence. This is the only time we can sit down with people that been through what we've been through and just have an open conversation without being judged or look at like we some type of sick ass creature or something. You know what I'm saying? Like this just he not gonna judge me because he's been there. You know what I'm saying? When you've been up under the gun, you can talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is, you know? Appreciate it, bro.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
right on, brother.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right, this is the end of it for the Strangest Fruit podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go and tap in. What's mom's cooking?
So Best Tasty Kitchen.
What's the name of this right here? The nonprofit 501(c)(3). Say it again.
Our community movement.
Where can they find you at?
Our community movement on IG.
Yes, sir, man. Tap in with the peoples, man. Support these good movements and these good causes. We got a lot of more good things coming to y'all. Stay tuned, man. Holla back.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, man. That was cool. That was cool.
I'm using that tonight.